Hey everybody, so today I'm going to talk about baby step 2. It's actually the step that I'm currently on while I film this video. And unlike baby step 0 or baby step 1, there's not many parts to it. It's just one giant step of paying off all of your debt. Now, if some of you have been on a debt-free journey for a while and you're trying to find the best way for you and you haven't found it yet, if you happen to be using the avalanche method, which most people tend to follow, which means they would actually try to pay off their highest interest first and then kind of throw that into other debts as you go. Dave Ramsey actually suggests people to do the snowball method. So you're paying off little debts first, doesn't matter of their interest. It's you list all of your debts from smallest to largest, do not pay attention to interest, and you start paying them off that way. And the reasoning behind that is it's kind of like a morale boost, because say you have a $500 credit card, a $4,000 credit card, and a $9,000 car loan. You will spend a long time if you try to go for the car loan first while you're paying the minimums on the $500 credit card and pretty much getting nowhere. So you are going to be paying the minimums for all of your debt. So you always list them from the smallest to the largest, and you will pay all of your minimums as you go. So that could be meaning that you have a $450 payment for all of your debt. That's fine. Just make sure it works in your budget, and if it doesn't work in your budget, you need to cut some other things out of your budget. But once you list them all and you know the payments for all of them, you're going to start paying them based on the smallest to the largest. The idea behind this, going back to my example of the $500, the $4,000, and then $9,000, I think I said, once you pay the $500 and say you worked in your budget that you're not only just paying the minimum of, say, $25, but you're also paying $75 extra because you're gazelle and you want to get out of debt. So you're putting $100 in that credit card. So it should take you about 5 months to pay it, give or take interest and what have you, but it should take you generally 5 months to pay it at $100. So you take that minimum payment that you've been paying on that and add it on top of your minimum payment for your $4,000 credit card. So now, say you're paying, let's make a number, say you're paying $125 a month for that $4,000 credit card. So now you're paying $225 a month for that $4,000 credit card. So as you're going and you're knocking it down, whatever minimum payment that you choose is going to keep rolling until the next one. So in general, regarding about car loans, he does say if you can't pay it off within 2 years, then you should sell it or get rid of it. So if you have a $40,000 car, you should probably just downgrade, just for a while. You can buy your dream car later. You don't need your dream car right now because your dream car is not helping you stay above water at the moment. So it's just better to get a cheaper car. So if you can't pay it within 2 years or so, get rid of it. If you're in a lease like I am, honestly, I'm probably going against Dave's advice. I'm not entirely sure. Probably am. He does suggest to get a loan to cover the difference and then just pay off that and mark it off as stupid tax. To me, and I'm not sure if I said it before, I probably have mentioned it before, I don't want to get another $20,000 whatever loan it was for me to get out of it.
Was it 20,000? 10,000? I don't know. It was ridiculous.
Because by the time I found Dave and I realized that leases are horrible, it would take me too long to pay it. So for me, I decided that I'm just going to keep paying my lease. When I get out of it in October, switch into a used car, and then there you go. I have that. I pay $436 a month, plus $151 or $141. It just went down $10. $141 in my insurance. So all of that money that I'm going to be saving is going to go to whatever debt I'm working on. By then, I'm still planning on paying off my credit cards, unless a miracle happens and I find more money before October. So as of now, my goal does not include my car loan because it's a lease and because I'm almost done with it. I don't want to add another loan if I don't have to. But that's my little choice there. But so in theory, for me, if you want to get a real world, you can go to my budgets and see exactly kind of what I'm doing.
Exactly, kind of. Good job. Good job, Christy.
You can see an idea of what I'm doing. So my minimum payment, I just transitioned my snowball recently. My minimum payment for my medical bill, it was $10 a month. I moved that $10 to my already $400 credit card payment. So my new minimum for my credit cards, which are now one giant credit card, one giant loan.
Don't consolidate. Don't follow things that I did before I found Dave Ramsey. Anyway.
Now I'm putting that $10 into my $400 payment, and so I'm paying $410 a month. But I also budget in, give or take 100, 120, slightly what I've been doing in my initial budget, plus whatever extra money I happen to make that month also goes into it. Now once I'm done with that, all of that extra money that I've been putting in the credit cards, I'll just say loan now, into the loan, hopefully I'll be done by December or January. That'd be amazing, but that would be me paying like $1,000 a month. It might get pushed to like March. But once I'm done with that, say I was constantly and consistently paying $700 a month, so just give that number. That $700 a month is going to be used for my student loans, where I will be for quite a while. So I will be doing the best I can once I get into the $78,000 or $80,000 loan I have. So the snowball method does work. I know a lot of people still try to fight on it because they think that if they pay off the higher interest, it'd be better, which in theory it would. However, you gotta feel the little wins. The little wins are very important, especially for some people who they just feel like they're drowning. They need the little wins. The little wins will keep you going. Now, during baby step 2, if you're there for a while, like I will be, and like some other people will be, you can have some fun in it. And no one's saying you can't. You shouldn't be doing it constantly and constantly retracting from your snowball. For example, I'm going to be going to New York in June, and I've never really traveled before, so it's not like I do it constantly. I don't really at all. I don't really go out much to begin with. But I'm planning to cash flow it, so I'm not adding any more debt, and I don't plan to travel every 5 seconds. I'm also going to try to be working extra if possible, so I can cover that without totally dismantling my current plan. And that's fine if you really want to, I don't know, take your kids to Disney World and you know you're going to be having to work a lot more just to pay for it. If you can do it, do it. If you're going to be on baby step 2 for a while, you're going to need a little bit of fun. Don't keep blowing your money though, like, oh, I went once, now I want to go again, now I want to go again. Try not to do that. If you're going to do it, maybe once a year. Don't quote me on that. But don't do it constantly, because that's going to take away from your debt-free journey, and you're going to be on your debt-free journey longer if you keep doing that. But as long as you're not adding debt, it's not too bad, honestly. It's not the end of the world. So if you guys would like, I can do an entire separate video on this, but I'll do a little overview on how to get more money, I guess. Not really more money, but extra money. So some ideas, some very basic ideas, is to work more at your current job. Pick up some shifts. If you have shift work, get overtime. If you don't have any overtime in your job, obviously that will not apply for you. But if you do, if there's like a book that has overtime in it, sign up for it. You might be tired. Always try to balance your overtime with your resting time, or else you will burn out, you will get sick, and then you would have to miss an entire week of work somehow. So far I don't get colds. I haven't got a cold in a while. Everybody around me gets colds. But I do get migraines, but that has really nothing to do with anything. You see my migraine videos. They make no sense half the time. Not my videos, my migraines. Just be careful with it, because some people get a little too intense with it and end up working like 2 weeks straight, sleeping like 4 hours a day and just work, and then they're sick for like a month. Just be careful with that. But sign up for some shifts. I budget my shifts the best that I can. I have a goal of, if I could sign up for 20-25 hours minimum, that'd be great. Anything over that would be even better. But I try to like budget my shifts, and I try to separate them out as much as I can. Because another idea would be, sell things. Go through your room, go through your house, go through your garage. Anything that you haven't used in a year, that you probably will not use in the next 3 months, sell it. either sell it very cheap or try to go on eBay and see if you can make some extra money that way. Say you found a pair of, I don't know, True Religion jeans in your garage that you used like once and it's still in like perfect condition. Go to eBay, check the style, see how much you can make out of it, sell it. And there's a lot of eBay videos on YouTube. You can learn how to do that. I don't do that. You can eBay it. You can, there's different apps now like Let Go, 5 Mile, Facebook in general. People will buy things in local groups. Just always be safe with, if you're going to meet someone in person, I suggest either meeting at a police station. A lot of police stations allow this and they're fine with it, either in the lobby or in the parking lot. A lot of them have cameras. You can do that if you'd like, or meet at a coffee shop, you know, where people are there. Don't meet at a sketchy corner or behind a white paneled van or something. Just be aware of your personal safety. Online is fine though, because you just kind of ship it. That's all you do. And you don't have to meet anybody. What's another tip? Oh, try to lower your bills. I'm not talking about your credit card bills because you're gonna be paying all of them, but I'm talking about like your phone bill. See if your employer has a discount that you can call up. For example, my work gives a discount for Sprint, and unfortunately I already had a discount when I already had it. But if I didn't have the discount, I think it was like 13% or something. There are some companies that give you lists of employer benefit type of things, and go through them. See if you are currently using any utilities that are on those lists and try to get the discounts. Use coupons, use promo codes, use whatever you need to do. And then all the extra money, you have more to throw into your debt so you can get out of it faster. Go through your house and look through all the couches and find coins. Roll coins, take them to your banks, get the money, and then, you know, throw it at another debt. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can make little money here and there. You can make things and sell them. Lots of people on Facebook love buying homemade things. I sell homemade things. I sell lip balms, and I might start selling hair ties. They're different colors though, but black works for work. I don't know why I have this anymore. I got my hair cut today, so I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life with. Yeah, but I have headbands too. If you work in a job that's literally 9 to 5 and you can't do overtime, there's a lot of like pizza delivery companies that'll hire for night shifts because, you know, people eat at night. There's a thing called dinner and people are lazy. Delivery drivers, I think there's some like other companies that you can be a delivery driver for what is it, Grubhub? Can't remember. One of those, and sign up for that. I mean, you can do Lyft as well. That you have to look into because I did it for like 4 times, but don't do it with an electric car. However, if you have a vehicle that's in good condition, that gets good mileage and everything, you just have to think about the depreciation and how much you're driving and all that. So that gets a little tricky, but I know some people who do that just fine. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways. I can make an entire video of different ways to get money to work on any baby step. That will even help for that first $1,000 or first $500. So if you would like to see that video, either comment down below or thumbs up to let me know, and I can make that video. But yeah, that's it for baby step 2, unless you want it more expanded. I am planning to make a sinking fund video because a lot of people are interested in sinking funds. And I will probably post it in March. Somewhere in March. I'll post it in March. And then if you have any more questions about that, let me know. And you have a good week. Bye.